Hello everybody, it's MrScaryMuffin
Thanks, sis.
and we are watching the first game of Highlander week. It's gonna be fun. There's only 2 games going on this week and this is one of them. Why is there only 2 games, Pankers? You know why.
Because combined games, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And because other random variables.
So who are we watching today?
As soon as I can actually get back to TUF, I'll tell you that we are watching Quack Fu combining with the Uber Friends.
So we're gonna call them the Uber Fu?
The Uber Fu works for me. And over on the other side, we're going to be watching Milk and Cookies and the Phonetic Owls.
Phonetic Cookies?
Yep, Phonetic Cookies. And for a little bit background information, because I checked up on this, currently all 4 teams are 2 and 3. So we can effectively say that both teams are 2 and 3 at the moment.
Oh wow, okay. That's cool. Yeah, we don't really know how they're going to score this week, or this whole month rather, but every team will get the opportunity to play with a different team.
As Hungary is currently away and I cannot inquire these things.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Hungary. Okay.
So who do you think is going to have the better chance coming out of this today?
Let's have a look, because I haven't actually looked that much. I've been doing other things.
Well, they were readying up, but we lost one of the Uber Fu guys.
These actually look like some awesome lineups.
Oh yeah, this is insane, because you can have
Gambler, Unlogical, Silco, Lord Gambler, Bullsack, all on the same team, may I point out.
Mm-hmm. And Lord Gambler doesn't have to play medic this time.
And on the other side, we're running JMB, PZ, Slaytanica, Chips, and Shank.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. We got the aces from both teams. They're just gonna go up and just have crazy times.
They're gonna wreck shit up.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna put it on anything, if I'm gonna put it on anything, I'm gonna put it on the Phonetic Owls and Milk and Cookies.
You know, Milk and Cookies impressed me a lot on Gravel Pit this week, or last week rather. I would almost agree with you. I actually, it's up in the air for me, really.
Yeah, I mean, I have no set goal here other than to pour this root beer in my hand.
Right, so you might want to move your speaker away or put on your headset.
Yeah.
So Badwater is a 4-point map. Which point do you think is going to be the most difficult to push into?
If they can defend it well, 2 and 4.
2 and 4? Yeah, you know, it's really too bad, but a lot of times after they get the first point, the second point almost falls immediately, and I rarely see people fall back and build up for that third point while their second point is being attacked, because I really like that sentry placement in the third point in the window. With the Wrangler, it's pretty hard to get rid of.
There we go, solve the problem with speakers. Yeah. You're right, it really is just too disappointing. The second point is always an issue. Everyone wants the second point.
Everybody wants to guard the second point, but it might not always happen.
It never happens.
It's because the medic almost always has the Uber after getting the first point.
And worse yet is that roof is actually incredibly hard to defend. No matter what your engineers tell you, it is incredibly hard to defend.
It is hard. I mean, and they only have 1 engineer. It's not like you have a whole team of engineers.
Yeah, even on pub, it's hard to defend.
Yeah.
On pub, mind you, you might have 1 or 2 Ubers coming up there to say hi, but the problem is your sentries have to face down to the cart, meaning the back of the roof is kind of undefended.
Well, that's why you usually have your soldiers or scouts back there, but a lot of times, I think what's going to ultimately happen here, the team that wins is the team that can support their sentry the best.
The real question is, are they running sentries?
Sorry?
Oh wait, no, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just said that! Ah! Okay, no, it's Highlander, never mind.
But yeah, I think it'll be the team that supports their sentries the best. The teams that do not support their sentries, they're going to find that they have little defense to offer. In terms of offense, it's about going to be the same. I think the Pyros on offense will make the difference here, and Milk and Cookies, well, Phonetic Cookies rather, they're going to have Unlogical, who is probably one of the better Pyro players in the league.
Yeah.
Although PZ is, no, I'm not saying PZ is bad or anything.
No, unlogical is definitely a damn good pyro, though. We've seen this in past everything.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go out and say that a lot of Ubers are gonna go on to unlogical today, whereas a lot of the Ubers might go to JMB or Slay, I think.
Yeah, those two, especially Slay, that demo, he'll wreck shit, especially on offense.
I'm not too familiar with Tungsten as a medic. Do you think he'll be running crits on defense much? Crits is very strong on defense, especially on this map.
I wouldn't actually be able to specify that on Tungsten. I do know he does play a fair amount of medic, so he probably will be in the correct mindset of actually being a medic.
Yeah, and you know what? Usually it's the people who play medic more often that are comfortable going crits, whereas people who don't play medic very often, they tend to just stick to the Uber.
Well, as I've stated before, you kind of also have to be in the mindset of actually being a medic. If you're not in the mindset of being a medic, you're just going to go out there and get killed.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a look at the matchups here. We got Evil Manny versus Silco on Scouts. We got Chips versus Zambler on Sniper. Got PZ versus Unlogical on Pyro. Got Oreo Bear the Panda versus Raisin the Shrunken Grapes on Soldier. Got Shank versus Bullsack on Spies. JMB versus Lord Gambler on Heavies. Slay Tanica versus Core on Demos. We got, shoot, what is this guy's name?
Which class?
The NG, Blue NG, against Floppy Pond.
The Lone Gunman?
Lone Gunman versus Floppy Pond. And we had, it was Chronic, but he logged off for some reason, versus Tungsten.
Yay, Chronic! Delaying the match.
Yeah.
How long do we need to delay this thing, damn it?
He's got network issues, apparently. It's okay, we're only doing one game today. It's not like a massive 3-game-in-a-row triple header.
Which I wasn't there for.
Yeah, I know, hey?
that was I
had to grab secondaries for everyone because I knew I wouldn't be able to talk the entire time on my own.
Yeah, that was my fault. Not deny.
And I do appreciate a lot of people thanking me afterwards for doing those commentaries. You know, the best way to thank me is to leave a comment on my videos on YouTube. I absolutely love comments on my YouTube. And I'm not going to ask for subs, I'm not going to ask for likes. I just like comments. I like people chatting on the videos. It's one of my favorite things.
You know, in my personal opinion, what I like even more than thank yous is when they say thank you and then either give you a hint or a suggestion about your comment.
Right.
When they actually give you little tips and advice.
Speaking of which, they like the new HUD that you created, but they want somebody mentioned that they liked it better having the rosters on opposite ends instead of lopsided onto one side.
Disbalances the screen? Okay.
Yeah.
I can fix that.
Alright, so Bungles Bob has come on for medic for the Uber Foos, and so he'll be opposite of Tungsten as medics. So yeah, I think the matchups are fairly even, if I were to have to say, in terms of just straightforward class matchups. They're about even, like with one side having about half the people favorable and then the other side, etc., etc.
Yeah. To be fair, I have to favor Red Team more in this situation because...
Yeah, I think they've got the 5 instead of the 4 in that case.
No, I have to... I actually have to say that because 7 out of 9 of them are my friends. So.
Oh. You need more friends is what you need.
Exactly. What was that question?
Alright, match is going to get started. Let's watch where the sentry goes. Floppy Pond looks like he's a little bit AFK. Hopefully he's not. Okay, good. Right off the bat. Got this teleporter down.
And just to answer that one question that came through Source TV, no, you cannot view through our cameras, unfortunately. Live stream is the only option to actually view through our cameras.
You know what? I actually stopped doing live stream because apparently everybody says it's choppy and there's no point.
Doesn't surprise me there.
Yeah, so I just stopped doing that. Yeah, I just stopped doing that. You guys can watch it on the archives on my YouTube channel afterwards. Teleporter is set up on the roof. Not a bad idea. Let's see where he's going to place that sentry, though. He's only got 30 seconds. And the soldier did suicide for his medal. He's going to set it up in this corner over here. Not exactly the best location, I don't think. And he doesn't even pick up the ammo left by the soldier.
Oh, that poor soldier.
He gave his life up to the Sentry Lords, and they did not accept his sacrifice.
That's just terrible.
Your offering does not please the Sentry Gods. Offer more.
Offer something, but we're not sure what.
Okay, taking a look at Chips, but he's not poking out. I think he's... now he's peeking out, looking for anybody to snipe. They got a nice ×2 push right off the bat on the point. Scout is on Chips. He goes down. Zambler is trying to get a fine peek as well. Sentry gun is set up to level 3 around the corner. It doesn't really cover too much, but they do have Lord Gambler watching the cliffside. Oh, Sentry gun does get a couple shots off on somebody, it seems. But it's neither guarding the cart nor the high ground area, which is normally what you want to do. The cart's already past the tunnel, and there's a mini sentry gun watching. Uber's popped on top, and they're going to cover and cancel out each other.
Uber's everywhere.
Now the defense comes and jumps on top of the cart. The sentry has gone down, however, and I think Floppy Pond, yeah, he's going to set inside the house.
You see, the one thing I always find bad is that teams
Spies on the cart.
Teams ignore the fact that the cart goes through the tunnel, especially Red Team. They ignore the fact that the cart has gotten through the tunnel and you need to stop it. They're usually up top the hill defending.
I agree. They should have had at least one demo or the soldier spamming into the tunnel. Any damage you can do is beneficial. Level 1 sentry does his work, taking out opposite engineer. They're going to put some more wax at it. And I think their medic's down though, however. So whatever they have here is whatever health they have.
Yep, Bungles is still up and generating that Uber charge. Also healing good old JMB.
Yeah, JMB is up on top, so he's long distance heavying. It's not doing too much though.
In fact, he gets taken out by Silco.
Yeah.
I have to think of a nickname for Silco. I can't think of one.
Oh, nice stab by Shang. Just whacks at that last chip of health that Gambler had. Chip sees the medic. He's gonna go try to get the snipe off. Oh, watch out for Zamblers. Zambler's got the kill on him instead. And he steals the kill from the spy as well. Say, screw you, spy, no backstabs for you. A good defense so far by the Phonetic Cookies. Doing well to keep the people off the cart. Zambler just racking up those kills. He's at 10 frags now.
Zambler is going to town. Good old Zambler. That's what we invented Zambler for. He's the human aimbot.
Alright, they got the point now, and, ooh, Spy whiff stabs on Tungsten, goes down, or is he? Yeah, he's down. Sentry gun set up just around the corner, not exactly the best spot here, against Uber pushes to the roof.
No, that's a terrible position.
Yeah, it's not exactly the best spot. It doesn't really cover the cart either. They can push pretty far without anything, but they have the pyro unlogical upstairs to guard against Ubers, at the very least.
That's the strongest too. I think the best position actually for this right now is right beneath it.
Oh, Gambler with position! Forces the pop after he kills JMB, the heavy, and unlogical pushes up the demo, stops them from doing anything. Uber is popped in return though, forced by PZ, and his medic gets out of there alive, luckily. What Uberfu is lacking right now is that they don't have presence on the cart constantly. They need to have that ×3 on the cart all the time.
Well, this spot is an interesting one to push into if you don't have an Uber, and they're defending the roof really quite well.
Mm-hmm. Manny does get rid of the teleporter, so that's something there.
Yep, less presence.
And they managed to push the cart a little bit during that time.
Only now they actually have to deal with the sentry, which hasn't even shot a bullet yet.
Right, but Bungles is down. Oh, he just respawned right now, and they're going to have to try to build up Uber. Oh, Chips finally gets a kill on Zambler, takes out that factor. Zambler's still top support, top class on his team. I want to say fragging class, but you know, Spy's not exactly, Sniper's not exactly a fragging class per se. P-Bottle from Chips failed to hit anybody, and but they got some fire on them upstairs. Uber is ready for red though, so they might be pushing out with this, and they're sticking with the Uber. They're not going with crits at all.
And unfortunately, the sin of all sins on payload is occurring. It is rolling
Nice
backwards,
pop,
folks.
nice force by PZ again on the roof, gets the team to pop, and he does clear out the teleporter again, and takes out
goes
Floppy
down,
Pond as
though.
well. Oh, Zambler got a kill on the medic though, so that delays this push for a little bit longer. They've
And
only
worse yet, the cart is rolling backwards.
Yeah.
Stop the flipping cart! It's rolled halfway back, you silly people!
Excellent defense by Phonetic Cookies right now. They're holding this second point very well. Oh, Shank got revealed by the scout, and I don't think he's going to make it out of here alive.
Nope. Poor Shank. You don't fuck with Silco, that's why.
Alright, now they're pushing the cart.
Pyros are not a threat to spies. Scouts are
Watch
threats
over the
to
sentry,
spies.
so sketch! Oh, PC. Got
Good
sticky.
old PC.
Alright, Bungles is hiding around the side right now, trying to build up this Uber. And Chips is trying to take out Zambler so they can push in safely. As soon as that... Oh, he bumps the spy but doesn't call it out. I think he realizes it.
Yep, Slay's being really careful here, running back, playing a medic. Then, oh, he doesn't actually go for the stab, but JMB knows he just bumped into his spy and says hello to Bullsack.
You mean Shank, right?
No. I mean Bullsack.
Oh,
He bumped
no, I
into
meant
JMB.
you said Slay, not Shank. That's all.
Did I?
Got mistaken about who was the spy.
Oh.
Uber's popped by Rep, but they couldn't do anything against that sentry. And I think they're going to try to edge the sentry here. No, not really. Just kidding. They got Uber. Looks like they're going to try to push the roof here. Oh,
Bungles goes
Logical comes on
down.
down. It's going to try to get the pop. And Bungles went down during that, it seems.
He got sniped by Zambler.
Oh, no.
Zambler's just wrecking house right now. You
Yeah.
have a medic? You have Uber? No, you don't.
Alright, J&B does get revenge for his medic though. Zambler with a really weird place though, hey? I guess this team called out where they were pushing from and he just took the time to walk down and get that sight. Zambler just appearing out of nowhere, doing a really good job rotating as a sniper, which is very important.
Yes, that's the power of sniper is, hey look, I'm not in a typical position, I'm out in the middle of nowhere where no one's going to expect me. Hey look, I just put a bullet in your brain.
Or rather, you get a couple kills and then you move, so then if they call out your position, you're not there anymore.
Pretty much. Other than that, as I stated earlier, Silco is just running around being the ultimate pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but that's what you are, Silco! Every class hates you. Literally.
Oh, Shank got the kill on the engineer, but he was too far away from the sentry gun to get a kill on that.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
I wonder... I don't think Unlogical is running the home wrecker. I think he's actually running the axe extinguisher.
No, that's not a big surprise at the moment, actually.
I would actually like it if you're on defense for the pyro.
Oh yeah, if you're on defense, it makes perfect sense, but the
Oh,
thing
managed
is...
to save the sentry!
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That sentry is ridiculously well defended. Unlogical, it doesn't even have to care.
And that terrible position is actually working out well because the rest of the
It's
team
so
is
well
guarding its
defended.
blind spots.
Ends in 30.
The rest of the team covers its blind spots, and like I said before, it's the team that
Oh,
supports the
there's a
sentry.
spy.
the best.
He bumps into the medic.
He gets the sapper down, but they kill him, and they're going to get the sapper off.
Yeah. Always deal with the spy. Fuck the sentry. I don't care how many people you have there. Skill the
Bundles
spy.
just respawned, and they only got 12 seconds. I don't think they're going to be able to push this at all.
Seconds.
No, they've still got the level 3, the heavy, and a building Uber, which can't build in 4 seconds, so whatever.
Yeah.
There we go. Seals the deal.
Well done by Phonetic Cookies on defense. They managed to hold against that second point
Really well.
really well.
So now it is the first point in under 2 minutes and 39 seconds, or the second point. Huh.
Well, I think what they're going to do, they're going to try to keep their medic alive and push in with the Uber after they get that first point. Lone Gunman sets up sentry in a very typical location. That one is, I much more approve this one. It seems like Floppy Pond likes his position where it doesn't have a direct line of sight, rather, and he just relies on the rest of his team to cover him.
Well, that makes sense. You can actually defend a sentry if it's got line of sight. But if
Yeah, but
there's-
this one, when your sentry has a line of sight everywhere else, you can wrangle it.
Yeah, the Wrangler is what makes it strong in this. Which leads back to point number 8. Ban the Wrangler!
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, and also he's putting the teleporter right behind the dispenser up there. So our teammates will be a lot closer when they die.
Funloke wants me to note that the scout has sacrificed his life to the sentry gods, and Lone Gunman has used that.
Scatter guns for the scattergun god. Hey, look, it's a flying soldier.
Oh, Chips gets a snipe off on Silco.
Reason maybe I don't
Wow,
literally
soldier
flying.
battle on the roof?
He went
They're
all
gonna
the way back there.
Yeah.
He used 5 rockets and went all the way behind their lives. Grabbed the health pack.
He's way out of position. I don't know if, you know, Oreo Bear might just be able to leave him alone, really.
He might
Ooh, Oreo Bear tried a rocket jump, killed himself.
Ouch.
Zambler trying to get a line on the sentry gun. Oh, gets a kill off on this engineer as he teleports back in and snipes off the sentry as well, just before his spy gets there. Denies his spy.
goes
Oh, gets a
down.
headshot on the medic!
Bungle has the worst luck getting sniped by Zambler.
Zambler is just quick scoping people like mad. Aimbot, I swear to goodness.
Now, we can't accuse Zambler of aimbot. We said he's the human aimbot.
Well, I mean, at least it's not some kind of huntsman BS, you know, like with Pizza Guy. Goddamn Pizza Guy.
God, don't remind me of that.
Alright, so they're gonna get the point here,
Ooh,
and they
medic
got it
goes
faster
down.
than the other team.
Tungsten gets backstabbed at the last moment. That's a bit unfortunate. But, yep. Free win for Phonetic Owls there.
So we're at halftime now, and I think realistically, there's not much that I could say. I mean, the Uberfu, they were trying to do their best there, and they were just having trouble getting presence on the roof, really, and keeping their medic alive. I think really their main goal should be just to keep their medic alive for this next round, just so they can get those Ubers at a timely pace.
In other words, stop letting Zambler snipe your medic. It's not good for your team.
I think partially it's the team getting the medic out of position, and partially Bundles Bob just running over to people when he can stay out of sight lines. I think if Bundles Bob is aware where the sight lines are, he can keep himself. I mean, the one where they're trying to push onto the roof and Zambler comes from like the back door, that one nobody can predict, really. But the ones where he's running across the open areas, going towards the door, that definitely he can avoid.
Yep,
And a lot of pressure is on Chips to cancel out Zambler as well. Or at least sick your spy on him, I guess. Tell Shank target Zambler.
Well, Shanks has...
Shank was busy trying to get the sentry gun, and I think he should let the Uber handle the sentry gun because there's way too many people at the sentry gun. He should probably just try to focus down Zambler, which will allow the medic to stay alive, and then if they push in with demo-heavy pyro onto the roof, they'll be fine.
I think you also mentioned that there's unlogical.
Right, which is why you have your pyro, because if the pyros puff each other away, then that negates Unilogical for a few seconds and you can get the sentry.
Negation.
Yeah, because what's been happening is every time they push in, they get air blasted by Unlogical, and then they hover in the air for a few seconds because the sentry's shooting them now.
Hey Mom, I put on my hover boots. I swear I'm not having bullets pumped into me.
So I think right now Uberfu is having a little powwow trying to figure out exactly what they need to do in order to handle this pretty strong defense by Phonetic Cookies.
I just love that name, Phonetic Cookies.
I like how Zambler doesn't even wear his own team tag. It's his own team.
I wonder if we're going to see any taunting occurring in the spawn.
Taunt kills?
Not taunt kills, but more like a taunt cheer. What's going on here? Bit of insanity.
So as a spy player, or a spy main, What are some of the things that you normally do on this map? On, say, offense?
On offense?
Yeah.
Go straight through the center tunnel. No, literally, exactly that. Because remember, red team never watches the rear of the tunnel. They never notice the cart goes through the tunnel, so when you're going through there, they don't see
I think
you.
Keith wants to go in a spy battle with you.
Keith's just the regular old douche. We ignore him these days. Hey, look! We're match live! Does that mean we lit a match and it's live?
No, what? Alright, so, watching Lone Gunman as he rolls out here.
It's up to you, Lone Gunman. Set the tone.
Set the sentry.
Set the tone for the rest of the match. It is up to you.
See, now I don't agree with that teleport placement that he does. Everything else is fine. That teleporter, though, is gonna get sniped, and it's pretty open for everything.
Well, to be fair, the only place it's going to get it might be barely inside of the far side.
Well, see, what happened last time was he teleported in and got sniped immediately by Zambler, and I think Zambler was just camping his teleporter.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you teleport in, you're going to get sniped, but the teleporter itself's not going to get sniped.
No, but yeah, people coming in, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the players are going to get sniped.
Not exactly the best thing.
No, definitely not. So in other words, kill the Zambler.
Alright, it looks like Oreo Bear has switched over to Sniper for Uberfu, and in return, Chips has taken over Soldier role.
Ah, yes. I approve of this.
Oh, nice job. He gets a raisin off the bat, though.
Shank gets backstabbed. The spy gets stabbed. Oh,
And a little bit better defense this time from Uberfu as they keep the other team. Oh, Zambler does get the kill on his opposing sniper.
yeah, we're still not really watching the cart though. It hasn't gotten to the tunnel, but it's well now it has. And the Uber just came and said hi, goodbye, Sentry. Nice knowing you.
Mm-hmm. And of course the Uber goes on unlogical as I mentioned before, and he's going to take out the teleporter as well. Cart's going to get pushed through the tunnel here.
And Red's about to get decimated standing by that tunnel. 5 players on the cart. Well, times 5.
Well, I think times 4 is almost the max. Anything higher than that is just like fractions better.
Fractions. Are you telling me that it's a Fibonacci sequence?
Alright, they're going to try to push hard into this second point here. Zambler way forward for a sniper. He was
It's
like
Zambler.
trying to race the rest of the team over.
What the? How's he even still alive?
He's just jumping in trying to quickscope anybody. He's like, somebody? Anybody? I'm sure if I just shoot in a general direction. Tungsten's getting equalized, manages to surf one equalized blow out of the way.
He was ahead of the spy. What are you doing up there, Zambler? Sniper no spying?
Big clear out by Uberfu as they try to take this try to push the other team back. I think they're running crits quick now, as I think JMB was getting crits. Yeah. Bungles
Yep.
Bob, notorious for favoring Mr. Sparkles.
Ah yes, Mr. Sparkles.
And they're now going to take control of the roof. Bungles, see, dropping down again. And this is one of the things I don't really like him doing. I'd rather him stay out of sightline area, because right now he's way open. And of course, Zambler is nowhere near, but he could be.
Hey look, Zambler's no longer far away. Zambler's right there.
And you know he's listening for where the medic is. Zambler's pushing the cart.
Yeah, Zambler's insane.
JMB jumps down, he's going to finish, gets the crits. And he's going to clear out everybody. Off my cot, he says.
This cart now belongs to
PZ
me.
gets a big jump on the medic, lights them up, gets the kills, with Chips helping him out.
Ooh, roof, it's got a lone gambler on it.
Lone Gambler is on the roof, he's shooting down people, he's going to try to push the cart, got help with his buddy Silco. Silco gets air shotted by Oreo Bear. And Zambler does take out JMB. And they're going to push the cart, they get the cap! Wow.
The first time we've seen it
pressure.
capped.
Nice,
Oh, man.
nice pressure.
Oh.
Very strong pressure coming on in.
Oh God, what are you doing, man? You're taking over my job. What are you doing? You're using the word pressure. This is insane. You're not supposed to say pressure. That word is forbidden. It is blasphemy.
Unlogical doing well to reflect everything back. Got like sticky onto PZ and killed him that way.
There we go. Cart is rolling ×4 at the moment, quickly approaching that little hill.
Lone Gunman sets up a sentry by the shed here. Not exactly the best spot. It can get taken down pretty easily.
Like
He
that.
did not pay attention to my videos apparently.
Your videos.
And
No,
they
they're
got a
probably
nice
cracked.
×3 push. There's big stickies on the cart though. Takes
Hey,
out
look.
everybody.
I don't think they really have ×3 on the cart anymore.
No, they don't have ×3 on the cart anymore. You're right.
No, I think they've got ×-1.
Uber is popped on top of the ledge there. And
Cool.
Zambler,
Continue
wow. Almost a suicide jump.
Zambler is Zambler.
Oh, Spy and Pyro clearing off the cart presence, and Tungsten all alone gets mailed. You got mailed.
You got mail.
Hope you got the right postal stamp, because you're gonna get mailed somewhere.
The jokes that this could have could go on forever. Ooh, I saw a teleporter.
Ooh.
Blue team's teleporter has gone up.
It actually got moved slightly over.
Still level 1 though.
Oh, cart presence going on. Oh, quick snipe on Evil Manny there.
That is
Big
what
jump
Zambler-
by Chips. He's going to try to take out Zambler. Zambler jumps after him with the knife, takes him out. And they're going to try to push the cart with the heavy here. But PZ's coming down. Nope, he gets pushed back, reflected by the heavy, and Zambler quickscopes him.
God's sake, someone kill Zambler.
No, the Zambler's down now. He got a roller on him. But the rest of the teams push in. Big crits popped onto Slatanica, and he's going to clear out the team with a couple stickies and a couple of air pills.
Yeah, there's only 4 up for...
JMP
Phonetic
does clean up duty, and it buys his team a little bit of time. Maybe where they're going to set this next sentry is a question. Looks like they're going to set it underneath. Again, Lone Gunman. Well, actually, no, Lone Gunman is not the one who prefers the left side lines. He's going to put in a very safe cubby hole this time, actually.
Oh, that cubby hole. As long as the team covers it, it should be fine.
I don't like that one as much. But if you have good presence on the map room, then it should be okay.
Yeah, the map room's what I'd worry about.
Speaking of the map room, right now there is an unlogical and a demo there.
Yeah, that demo is what's gonna fuck it over for him.
Yeah. And Sapper gone down on the teleporter, but Bullsack is down, and the Sapper got removed.
As long as you don't stand on the teleporter while removing the sapper, you have my respect.
PZ and his medics trying to come in from behind here. I don't know how the heck they got in there. They're trying to sneak into the map room. A sticky trap does take out PZ, and Bungles is going to get out of there, head back to the cart, or sorry, to the sentry gun for protection. He's almost got his crits creek, and they're going to get ready to pop it on Slatanica. He's going to have to reload though. They should have let him know that.
That is still a lot of phonetic cookies wandering around.
Yeah, they've got their Uber ready though, and a big pop coming on in, gets the kill on the heavy.
Crits goes down. We are 5 down on red at the moment, and 3 down for
equalize.
I think that's 6 down.
Bungles did go down partway through that, near the tail end of that crits.
It's up to pretty much the sentry at the moment, because...
Well, Bullsack is just camping out the sentry, waiting for his team to push so he can sap it as soon as it comes by.
I need to.
Gets the kill on the engineer and saps everything, says goodbye.
Well, he actually will get taken out while running away cloaked.
Ooh, Lord Gambler gets shot in the face as he comes on in, and that stops this push though. It was a well-timed push, but they lost their offensive edge as soon as they came in.
The timing push went awry.
But the soldier and the pyro's gonna come on in with their demo, and everybody's pushing a cart. Now there's a spy in the back, gets 1-2 kills, but they're gonna get a nice cap. 8 minutes, 18 seconds, a pretty good time if I don't say so myself.
boom shot.
Alright, so it looks like Uberfu has their work cut out for them.
At the moment, they do, definitely.
I think Floppy Pond, yes, he's going to put the teleporter back on top of the roof again.
And 8 minute and 18 cap time.
I'm not sure if I agree with this placement, though, for the teleporter. I'd rather have it more forward and just move it there later, really. But I guess he's using it for himself, so when he dies, he can just get to the roof and start doing it. He's like, screw the rest of the team, they don't get teleports. And he's going to set a sentry behind this cubbyhole yet again.
It'll definitely lead you for more.
This time, none of his teammates suicide for the sentry gods.
Somehow this doesn't surprise me. I mean, he did manage to get to level 3 before anything got to it, so it should be fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's actually going to pick it up. That might delay it a bit much.
These two snipers can't find anybody to kill. Oh, they do exchange shots though, and Bear came out ahead on that one, and also managed to spot the spy.
Sentry's now level 3. Of course, the level 1 teleporter feeling so very lonely back there by this air duct. Not much is actually going on here at the moment.
No, I mean, they got the ×3 on the card, and they're going to push it a little bit forward. The high ground's being held by Phonetic Owls. Uber is popped on both sides, trying to get the... And, yeah. Sentry actually doing its work and pushing people off the high area so they can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
Cart's about to get capped, though.
Yeah, you gotta watch
in the meanwhile...
Yeah,
so
you gotta watch the cart.
Well, that Uber push was timed just as the cart was coming out of the tunnel, so it was a well-timed push just to distract people while you try to sneak the cart around. Floppy Pond moves his sentry down right into the tunnel. It's wide open. He's going to move it again.
Yeah, not a very smart place for a sentry.
Puts it inside the little pillbox area there. Shank got comboed and killed.
Now the real question is, where does that door go? Actually an interesting expansion for this map one day if they showed where that doorway goes.
I gotta say, Bear's doing a lot better job than Chips to try to neutralize Zambler there. He's keeping him on his toes. He is landing body shots on Zambler, which is keeping him off. And it's, I think it's throwing off Zambler's game a little bit. Alright, Heavy on the top cliff, and let's buy some time for his team to push the cart. They're gonna grab this cap, and their medic
no, they aren't.
Oh, sentry gun stopping them.
Actually, it was the Uber, but still.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, nice little stop there. Engineer is on it. It's seriously close. Medic's on it. Medic goes down. Spy's on it. Oh my god.
Everybody's on it. Tungsten doing last ditch defense. He's gonna get trapped inside and he's gonna go down. Core clears up the cart pushers though, and it's gonna get his team some time to build up on the roof. Unlogical is watching that staircase to the roof, and he's gonna poke out here and sees everybody got milked on, so he's gonna come in for some free health.
Some free health, and possibly some free ding-ding-dinglings. JMB, of course,
Sentry's just starting to go up on the roof.
Yeah, that's way behind.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to do too much. Yeah, it goes down immediately.
Yeah.
Demo does work
Right,
along with the sniper, but there is a lot of people up there, and I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah, the people are what are going to secure that point.
Bullsack standing on the cart. I don't know what he's doing. He's camping the cart for some reason.
And it's a valid tactic as a
No, I think he was charging up his watch.
And that's kind of what I was referring to, but not pretty good. There's Bullsack. He actually wasn't hurt with that
Oh, gets
decode.
a kill. Go for the sentry, you idiot. Gets them both.
Yeah, he should have gotten the sentry first. But
I think he was going for it, and then it just misclicked or something.
You know, that happens. It's always very annoying when you click on the sentry.
Uber trying to come into the roof, but it got popped early and they don't get in on time. Get bounced back by Unlogical. He says, be sure to knock before you come on in, and tells them to go back outside and try again.
Poor little cart has stalled. It's saying, push me, and
Uber's
people
popped
saying
on the
no.
stairs and they're coming out hard. They're going to take out JMB. Bungles is going to try to book it out of there. But he got chased down by Sokol and he is down.
All the little people got blown up one day.
Yeah, Lone Gunman tried to set up his sentry again, but Pyro and Scout comes out to take care of that.
They've still got that heavy team support on the roof. The teleporter's going back up.
Yep, and the level 3 sentry is now set up and complete.
And in the meantime, Blue has no teleporter.
Yeah, they've got 3 and a little bit, little under 4 minutes right now, and that's not much time to get these rest of these points. It's going to be hard for sure. Because if they blow their Uber trying to push the roof, which they'll probably have to, they got nothing to push through onto the 3rd point, which is going to be hard because it's so choky.
Yeah, once they set up 3rd, it's going to be entertaining. Look at all that lovely team support. And the teleporter now. You know, such cart is rolling backwards.
Yeah, but they can't really do much about it.
Yeah,
They're going to try to come on in here.
though.
They have not quite Uber yet. Red team does have their Uber already. And they're going to pop it right now. Unlogical
does the medic
coming
go
out.
down?
It's going to chase down, kills Bungles, and is going to take out JMB as well.
That's just ruined things.
And then go after the sentry also. Why not?
Yeah, the thing is, letting the cart roll backwards, even if you can't push it forward, just don't let it roll backwards. Letting it roll backwards pretty much inevitably screws you over. Other than that, they already got screwed over by the fact that they just got decimated by that push. I don't think they could actually capture this point, the next one, and final in 2 minutes.
No, it's going to be very difficult for sure.
It'd have to be an absolute roll for it to happen. And unfortunately, from what we've seen from...
Oh, nice combo there by the Spy and Pyro. Take out the enemy Pyro. And Logical stays alive throughout all that. Almost gets his medic out of position, though.
It's unlogical. He is illogical.
Oh, nice flare there.
He's just gonna W plus mouse one with chips there.
Why not? Finally goes down there.
Taken out by evil Manny, who is indeed very evil. And the cart is still rolling backwards.
Well, the Scout's
There
on
we
the
go.
cart. It's going to push it up a little bit before he gets forced off a little bit.
Smart scout.
Zambler throwing that pea bottle like it's nobody's business. Bear gets a snipe on Zambler though, so they can push on here without worry about getting sniped. They might try to go ground Uber. Oh, nice
Sentry
to
goes
take
down.
it out. Bear with the charged up shot is going to get it down. Oh, Silco from behind takes out Bungles though, and
there's
JMB's out of
Unlogical.
ammo, is going to try to punch people, but he gets fired from Unlogical, and they're going to stop this push.
Almost a team wipe there. They had one person up. The lone gunman was the only... He was literally the lone gunman there.
And he's staying in support.
Yeah. So unfortunately, GG.
That's pretty much it, yeah. Unlogical now is the top scorer, actually, after all that.
Yeah,
He wasn't quite
defensive
there
pyro.
before, but now he is.
Defensive pyro is what a win. Especially one of Unlogical's caliber, reflecting, flaring, and extinguishing. Whoa, that is an odd place for a sentry. I didn't even notice that he was set up back there.
Sokol's gonna try to stop this last-ditch push, even though time is pretty much over. And they still... They're not even gonna let them take the 2nd point. They're like, nope.
None of that.
That's the end of the game. Huge defense, very powerful offense by the Phonetic Cookies.
2-0.
And I think the rest of the teams will be glad that they don't have to face this combo in the future.
Insane. Well, I can officially say my prediction was correct.
Yep, well done. You get 2 internet dollars.
No, I get 1.2 PlanetSide 2 beta keys.
What?
Exactly. I'm sorry. After E3, I found out about PlanetSide 2. I am pretty much obsessed waiting for the beta.
Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to tune in again on tomorrow, actually, at 8 o'clock, where it's going to be Skid versus... it's going to be Sharp as Knives in the Jars plus Lightspeed Brief versus Deadly Lunatics and Sun Tzu's Zoo. And Set Snail for Fail and Fistful of Corn Dogs apparently get the bye.
Sun Tzu Zoo? As in a zoo? Where they keep animals? Yeah, the Sun Tzu